Hi guys, Mr. Mackey here. Now yesterday I was converting between meters, centimeters, millimeters, kilometers with these measurements: miles, feet, yards, inches, and I set you the challenge to find out how many inches go in a mile. Now you will need a calculator for this, so let's do it. So 1 mile is roughly 1.6 kilometers. I'm going to write this underneath: 1.6 kilometers, and an inch is roughly 2.5 centimeters. Now kilometers and centimeters aren't the same, so we need to turn one into the other. Now I'm going to convert 1.6 kilometers into centimeters. So we first turn it into meters by timesing it by 1,000. This becomes 1,600 meters. Then we times it by 100, so it becomes 160,000 centimeters. So what you need to do is you need to divide in your calculator 160,000 by 2.5. When you do that, you will get 64,000. And that is how many inches make up a mile. 1 mile is roughly, give or take, 64,000 inches. That's quite big. Now today we're going to be moving away from distance and still focusing on these weird conversions, but we're going to be looking at some other measurements in this. What measurements do you think I'm going to talk about? Let's see. Now when you go to school, I'd be surprised in this weather if you don't have one. You usually have water bottles. Now most water bottles are about a litre of water, or 0.75 litres, or maybe even 1.5 litres. Litres can also be split into centilitres and millilitres. They're the standard measurements you have for water. But there are imperial measurements that you might have also seen. The most common one you would have seen is pint. Now you usually see this when you have milk delivered to your house. When you go to the shops to buy some milk, it comes in pints. I usually get a 2 to 4 pint bottle of milk because I love drinking tea. Another one you would have seen is a gallon. Now gallon is usually a lot of water, how much can fit in a bucket of water. That's usually a huge amount of water in this case. And a quart, it's one you probably not have heard of, but quart is another variation of liquid. Now, 1 pint is roughly 0.57 litres. So just over half of a litre. A gallon is 4.5 litres. So imagine that litre water bottle you take to school. Imagine almost 5 times that amount. That makes a gallon. And a quart is about 1.14 litres. So just over a sort of standard water bottle size. Now, what we're going to be doing today is doing some mixed conversions between all three of these. For example, if I had 5 gallons, how much is that in pints and litres and quarts? We're going to be doing some mixed conversions. So, let's get into it. So, let's find out how many litres make up 5 pints, 5 gallons and 5 quarts. So, the first one, 5 pints, we know that it's roughly 0.57. So, into your calculator, 0.57 multiplied by 5. And you will get 2.85 litres. The next one, 4.5 litres, and we're multiplying that by 5 to find out how many gallons. So we do 4.5 times 5, and you will get 22.5 litres. Now the final one, 1.14 multiplied by 5, and you will get 5.7 litres. They're very similar to yesterday's, aren't they? It's just a different sort of measurement. Now I have this giant bucket. Well, not really a bucket. This is probably a giant tub containing 16 gallons of water. How many pints is that? And how many quarts is that? Well, firstly, we need to find out how many litres that is. So, we do that in our calculator. If 1 gallon is 4.5, 16 times 4.5 gets you 72. That's 72 litres of water. So how many pints is that? So, if we know that 1 pint is 0.57 litres, what we are doing is we're dividing 72 by 0.57. And you will get, when you do that, 126.3157895. I'm going to do this to 2 decimal places. 126.32 pints. So how many quarts is that? Well, you do the same thing. 72 litres, you do 72 divided by 1.14, and you'll get 63.1578974. So 2 decimal places, that will be 63.16 quarts. You just need to remember how to do your conversions, and then you'll be absolutely fine. Now I feel I don't need to do too much work into this area because we've done it before. So here is your challenge. How many pints make up 10 litres? How many gallons make up 10 litres? And how many quarts makes up 10 litres? Do some mixed conversions, see how you do. I'm looking forward to seeing what you get. Good luck. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.